It's time! UFC Norfolk. Our main event that we're going to talk about is Joseph Benavidez taking on Deiveson Figueiredo. As you can tell if you're watching on YouTube, not in my usual location. Recording this in my car on my lunch break at work. One of those things where the week got away from me, fell a little behind, and it works out because we just found out that Deiveson Figueiredo missed weight. So something we're going to talk about here for our main event breakdown. If your first time watching or listening, I appreciate you tuning in. If you're returning, appreciate the support. We're going to break down the main event only. Benavidez taking on Figueiredo. Full card breakdowns available over at DFS Army. Use code SNIPER for 20% off. Not just MMA, all sports, got you covered for everything DFS related. The usual disclaimers, please follow me on Twitter at sniper_DFS. Hit subscribe wherever you're watching or listening. That's the most important thing. Put out a few comments. Let me know if you think I'm crazy. Any other questions that aren't related to the main event, I'll take some questions. You know, you've got to keep some stuff behind the paywall, but I love talking fights with you guys, so hit me up there. I think that's enough of the intro. Obviously, I can't hold my arm up like this forever, so I don't know how long of an episode we're going to do, but these are usually pretty quick, which is a format I really enjoy. I hope you guys do as well. All that being said, Deiveson Figueiredo is the underdog. He's 7,400 on DraftKings. Joe B, the favorite, is 8,800. The line value, though, is a little bit of line value on Figueiredo. Joe B is a minus 145 favorite. The comeback on Deiveson is plus 125. Fight goes to decision right now is minus 155. Joe B on a 3-fight win streak. And listen, he's got a little bit of power, but Figueiredo actually has more power, which is interesting for flyweights. We have two guys who can finish here. Joe B, though, obviously consummate pro. A 3-fight win streak, weird split decision loss to Sergio Pettis, and before that, a split decision win over the soon-to-be vacated champion in Henry Cejudo. Although with Figueiredo missing weight, if Figueiredo wins, I don't know what the hell's going to happen. We don't have clarity yet as of when I'm recording this. That being said, Joe B, tons of experience. Really good stand-up game. We got the finish of Alex Perez, which I didn't see coming at all. I was on Perez in that fight, and Joe B proved a lot of us wrong, saying, hey, I'm not done yet. I don't know why you're counting me out, and I looked a little silly there. Joe B, though, in this fight, it's important to note, he is a really good grappler. Good wrestling in particular. He can lean on that in this fight and definitely has the skill set there. Figueiredo, on the other hand, more of a counterpuncher, plenty of power, but cannot defend takedowns. We've seen it time and time again. The way he tries to defend takedowns is with the guillotine. Now, he got the guillotine last time out against Tim Elliott. That's a risky way to try and win fights against grapplers if that's your only defense, because you're not going to be able to do that all the time. It's also worth noting that Joe B and Tim Elliott train at the same camp at Extreme Couture. So this is their second time looking at Deiveson Figueiredo. Also, you know, obviously they're aware of the submission, the guillotine. Figueiredo likes to counterpunch. He'll wait for someone to blitz in or throw first. He likes to go second, kind of that, hands down type of stance. And big power, big right hand, and can land that here. If they do exchange, Figueiredo, Joe B can be hittable, and Figueiredo absolutely can drop him. I do think he's live. But as you can tell, I'm taking Joe B just because Figueiredo cannot stop takedowns. Joe B will have a good game plan. I think he gets takedowns in most rounds, maybe a couple, rinse and repeat. Joe B is good enough to potentially sub people. Really like Benavidez in this fight. He's the pick. Figueiredo is a live dog. For DraftKings, there's a lot of GPP fights on this card. Again, the full card breakdowns are someplace else, but it's hard to get a ton of underdogs you really like. So I have no problem stacking, especially with that inside the distance line or the goes to decision line at minus 155. Should see 5 rounds here. Even if Figueiredo is on his back a bunch, you know, I expect him to score enough here, even if he does have a really bad performance and it goes 5 rounds, you know, he should score 20, 30 points. And on this card in cash games, I don't really hate that. I'm obviously leaning Joe B. It's weird because the top of this card in names I will throw out, I am all over Dawson and Spencer. I want to get them in, and then stacking on top of that leaves you in a bit of a rough spot. So I don't know if I'll be able to get both of them in. Spencer, I will say, I guess I'm giving this away, but that's fine. It's cash game lock on this card at minus 810. Got a little sidetracked, but Joe B hanging there in the striking, plenty of grappling. I think he gets it done through his wrestling. I will stack it up in cash games more than likely, unless something crazy decides to super punt. But I haven't built yet, obviously, but like 95% I'm going to end up stacking in cash games. GPPs. I prefer, you know what, I'll play both sides of this. I don't think it's an all-in fight. I don't think it's guaranteed to end up on the optimal, because if Joe B gets takedowns in some rounds, but they end up striking for a bunch, you know, I don't think it's a lock to be on the optimal. I think Figueiredo's most likely path to victory is through the knockout, in which he probably does end up on the optimal. Joe B, again, at 8,800, 5 rounds grappling, again, more than likely, but I don't think it's a lock. Especially with all the mid-range fights in this card. I think a few of them are going to blow up. So that's how I'm going to play this in GPP. We did mention, I teased it in the open, the Figueiredo missing weight. It's hard to tell what that's going to do for his motivation. He clearly tried to make weight, 5 rounds, a lot of, you know, it's extra gas, especially you're going to be grappling. Like, he could run out of gas here, just sways me even more towards Joe B than it already was. So that's what I got for you guys for the main event for UFC Norfolk. Going to be a fun card. Again, like, comment, subscribe, especially subscribe. Trying to get to 500 on YouTube by the end of the year, but also got the podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher. Check it out there. Good luck in your contest. I'll see you next time, probably in my office, hopefully not another car episode, but good luck, guys.